Hey, what's going on? I'll make this quick. It's Friday night, almost 8:30 at night. Gotta wake up early tomorrow, so we're gonna do some stats and facts. Iowa and Ohio State. Ohio State's coming off of a bye week. Last time Ohio State played Iowa, it was a loss. So we're checking out 46 wins to 15, 74% for Ohio State. Largest margin of victory, 83-21. Longest win streak is 16. All-time record, they're first. Ohio State, 73%. Sixth in national championships to 5. Conference championships, 4 for Ohio State. So just a real quick rundown. Iowa's defense is going to be tough, but they played Michigan, only scored 14 points. So I don't think Iowa's offense is going to be matched at all against Ohio State. They haven't lost 3 Big Ten games in a season since 2019. Iowa went 6-3 and 10-3 overall back in 2019. Considering their history against Ohio State, safe to assume that streak will end this weekend. Hope you guys are enjoying that highlight reel. I'm going to give credit here at the end of the show. So, what to know? Only team has held Ohio State below 45 points is Notre Dame, and that was the beginning of the season, to 21 points. Ohio State has scored at least 40 points in 14 of its last 19 games, dating back to last season. But it's facing a team built on defense and complementary football. Not many teams can score 40 points against the Hawkeyes, but I think Ohio State can do it. In fact, only 3 have since 2016. Penn State in 2016, Iowa State in 2017, and Michigan last year. Iowa has scored 30 points in only 1 of its last 15 games. Hawkeyes beat Maryland 51-14 last October, but that was a result of roughly $1 billion Maryland turnovers. So, let's see. After that, only time the Hawkeyes scored 30 was 33-23 in Illinois last November. So, we're going to slow the Buckeyes down. The Hawkeyes ended the weekend ranked 127th nationally out of 131 with only 14.7 points per game. They've been held to single digits in 3 of their 6 games. So looking at CJ Stroud, I think he's going to be a must-win in this matchup. And I think Jackson, you heard it here first, kids, Jackson Smith-Njigba will be starting tomorrow at noon. I'm just letting you know that. If you saw the highlights of him in practice, he looked really good, playing basketball, all kinds of stuff. How to watch Saturday at noon. It's going to be in Ohio Stadium in Columbus. It's on Fox. You can live stream it on Fubo TV. Try it for free if you want. So I've seen this guy, this article. I don't really agree with him. He has Iowa with 29 points because Ohio State has to give up 30 points. But usually Ohio State, they turn it on in the second half. But they've been turning it on lately in the first half as well. So I kind of think Ohio State's going to turn it on all game long. They're hearing too much noise. They had too much time to practice. Coach Day has them ready to go. So Petrus versus CJ Stroud. That's not even a comparison. Petrus has 2 TDs and 3 INTs. That's probably the worst quarterback, probably at least in the Big Ten. Probably the worst quarterback in the whole NCAA football. And then rushing, you got Williams versus Williams. Mayan Williams, 497 yards and 8 touchdowns. The other guy, 236 and 2. So give it to the running back. Receiving, Egbuka, 655 yards and 6 touchdowns. Before only 279 yards and zipped nothing. $38, or you can go tailgate. I wish I can go. I'll have to look tomorrow. But Ohio State has it right here. The spread's 30, minus 30, 64%. Over-under is 50. I'm going to take the over and give me Ohio State for the 30 points because I think Coach Dave, if he scores like he has been, it's going to be 28-0 probably in the second quarter. So you're gonna almost have the spread by half. That's how I feel, because I think Ohio State's offense is going to tear this defense up. They're gonna and if they just run all over them, CJ Stroud really doesn't have to do anything. Trevion Henderson, Mayan Williams, they got a big stack in the trenches up front, so they're going to get it done. Just trying to tell you. So I'm going to show you. Talk about. Let's see. Like I said, Iowa beat them back in 2017 at Iowa, though, in Iowa City. Hawkeyes are 3-3, 1-2. Sneak up on the Cowboys. Sneak up on the Buckeyes in Ohio Stadium Saturday, but that's not going to happen. I don't think Iowa's even going to come close. Iowa's offense is averaging only 238.8 yards compared to Ohio State's 543.7. Fifth-year quarterback Spencer Patras, only 54% completion rate. I probably botched his last name up. Patras, whatever. Red zone success. Ohio State in the red zone efficiency is the best in the nation. Number 1. 29 trips to the red zone. Buckeyes have scored every time. All but 2 were touchdowns. 29 trips, 27 touchdowns, 2 field goals. That's how you do it. Coach Day says, quote, I think we've had good balance down there, end quote. Jack attack. Watch out for the linebacker Jack Campbell. And the Iowa defense is the leader of the Iowa defense that will have to be its best not to get run over by the Buckeyes. He's an AP preseason All-American, averaging double-digit stops again, while the unit has allowed 10 points or fewer in 5 of 10 6 games. A first for the program since 1933. So watch out for Iowa's defense. We all know that. And again, I think Jackson Smith-Njigba is going to start. He's questionable, but he's going to start. He's an AP preseason All-American as well. Suffered a hamstring early in a Notre Dame game in the first game of the season, but I think he's coming back. Trevion Henderson, Mayan Williams, they've had missed games, but they both are healthy. So watch out for the double backs in the backfield with Henderson, Williams, and Njigba is coming back as a wide receiver, and it's going to be a wrap, folks. They're going to score probably score 50 on their own. I want to say, I think with Coach Day and the bye week and them just chilling and relaxing and being prepared for Iowa and the Iowa defense, they're going to have all kinds of tricks up their sleeve. I think they're just going to have fun out there. Stroud's just going to sling it around to all the receivers, get it to his backs. I think that it all works in the trenches. It all starts where? It starts in the trenches, and I think Ohio State's offensive line is better than Iowa's defensive line, and Ohio State's defensive line is way better than Iowa's offensive line. So look out for turnovers on Ohio State, because I think we're going to get some picks and maybe a pick 6, because this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's probably the worst in the Big Ten. That Patras guy, I don't even know who he is. I need to probably research him just to talk about him and make fun of him, because it's not going to be good. Ohio State rolls. I'm going to say, I think they put up 45-plus points on them, and Iowa probably scores not even 14. You heard it here, right here. Agent Talk Sports. So tune in, subscribe, and you'll be able to get all my newest content. I'm getting a lot of subscribers now. Thank you for that, guys. I really appreciate it. If you want to be on the show, please let me know, because I'm not the type of person that's going to say, no, I don't want anybody on my show. I love guests. I always want guests on here. Let's make it happen. So again, like I said, we're going to credit the Ohio State Buckeyes, the Buckeyes Athletic Department, the media at Fox, Ohio State's media and Fox, ESPN, ABC, Big Ten Network, all the affiliates for Ohio State. So let's get this game going. I'll be at work. Hopefully I can watch it a little bit while I'm working, get some TVs on and watch it while I'm doing stuff. But there you go. Love you guys. God bless. Tip the waitress.